Welcome to our final Halloween episode.
Puppet, what are you, a warlock?
Puppet, a witch.
Puppet, you are a witch. It's a beautiful little outfit you've got on there, and it's perfect.
It's my favorite one.
Oh, it's perfect because we're making a witch's... Oh,
I
love that.
Fix it. Push it forward, please.
Okay. All right, there you go. How about that?
Like this.
Oh, I
there
see.
we go. See?
Okay,
Yeah,
all
so
right.
you can see it.
So, it's perfect, your little witch's hat, because this is our final, and we are making a witch's brew adult cocktail. It is vodka, creme de cassis, and some lime juice, and rimmed in witch's blood.
That creme de cassis bottle looks like an old witch bottle. Look at that.
I know, doesn't that? All right, so I'm going to start the cocktail.
Do it.
And I'm going to turn it over to you.
Well, Puppet thought, since this is our final week, we're going to talk about our favorite horror movies of all time.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Now,
Good. So what are your...
This.
Go ahead.
Lime juice.
I'm
rimming. Nope, real quick. I'm just gonna
run the lime
around the glass,
around the rim,
and then I'm gonna put it in the blood.
Oh,
which is really red food coloring, gel food coloring.
Blood.
But it'll make it look. It'll make it look very ghoulish.
Yeah.
Puppet, look at that. And then we're just gonna dip it in some black sugar.
Whoa.
Black sugar
Puppet
crystals.
thought that was Oreo cookies.
And you can get all of these online easily.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just look at that.
Oh.
Now I'm going to hand it over to you while I continue.
Right.
Okay.
Well, I was going to ask you,
All
what are your favorite horror movies?
Oh, you know what? I'm going to tell you in this order.
Yeah.
My first one is Halloween.
Yep, that's good.
Oh, and the second one is The Thing, the remake.
Oh,
which
1982.
1982.
Very good year for movies.
And then number 3, The Shining. I love that movie.
Puppet very excited about The Shining. You told Puppet not to watch The Shining.
I did. It's not Puppet
Very
approved.
specifically said don't watch The Shining.
It's too much for you.
If you watch many movies this week, watch anything you want, but don't watch The Shining.
I told you not to watch The Shining. And
Puppet watched The Shining.
Puppet!
Puppet did it.
All right.
Well, Puppet tried. Puppet got through about the first 15 or 20 minutes, but then it was just too creepy. There wasn't even really anything going on, but man, that movie is scary.
Right.
And so Puppet watched, like, there's Danny the little boy, he has shining powers.
Oh.
He can shine. That's what it means.
There's a favorite line in that movie for me. It's Danny doesn't live here, Mrs. Torrance.
Oh, that's Tony talking. Tony, the little boy who lives in the back of Danny's throat.
Danny doesn't live here, Mrs. Torrance. That's why I told you not to watch the movie. There's too.
Isn't here, Mrs. Torrance.
It's too much, Puppet.
Yeah.
Okay, so continue on with it.
So, so anyway, Puppet watched only up to the point where Dick Halloran, he's the chef at the hotel, him and Danny are having a little talk. He asks, he says, do you want some ice cream? He says, what's your favorite? He says, what's your favorite flavor? And he says, chocolate. And then he says, then chocolate it shall be.
Yep.
And we cut, and they go to the kitchen. And they're having a little talk about Shining. And Danny doesn't want to talk about it. But he knows, he realized that Mr. Halloran, he can shine too. He just can't shine like Danny does.
Right.
But anyway, so Puppet watched this movie, and Puppet thought, of that scene.
Yeah.
And Puppet thought, Puppet thinks maybe he can shine.
Puppet
thinks he has powers.
Puppet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to demonstrate. I'm try it with you. Puppet gonna send you a message, all right?
All right, I'm ready.
Puppet gonna send you a message. I'll give you a little tip. It's
I'm
about
ready.
food.
Okay.
So ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Ready?
Ready.
Did you get my message?
I did.
What's it about?
You want me to bake you a chocolate cake today?
Oh, it works. See?
Puppet, it's not.
We're gonna test one more.
All right,
We'll
go.
test again.
Go.
Okay, so Puppet gonna say, what does Puppet want? What kind of meal for his birthday? Ready?
Ready.
Got it?
Got it.
What is it?
Cheese fish.
See, it works.
Puppet.
It works better than texting. It's great.
Puppet, you always want cheese fish, and every week you'd eat chocolate cake if I let you.
Yeah.
So.
See, it works.
Okay.
That means Puppet shining you all the time, because you're always getting the message.
Okay, so then what? What else?
Now what? Are we talking about
I want to know what your favorites are.
My favorite movies are, me like one, but can't say it. It's a black and white movie about a bunch of kids. Village of the...
Oh, Village of the Damned.
Oh, Dollar Jar.
That is a very
Dollar
good...
Jar.
Oh,
Can't say that.
Puppet.
Puppet. Like it.
I'm going to shake this.
Shake it.
I'm shaking it. So we get the brew in the glass while we listen to your favorite.
Keep going.
All right. All right. I added a little red and blue food coloring to make it purple because I wanted it pretty witchy.
Do it.
Okay.
Witchy.
Let's see.
I like witchy. Keep going.
Puppet.
Yeah, do it.
Keep going, but look at that.
Oh, yeah. I
Okay.
like the part. So those little kids, they're like, they're like little, they're alien. They're from outer space. And they come to that little, what's it called? Midwich. It's a little town. The original movie, the original book is called The Midwich Cuckoos.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, they're using their powers. The local kids are picking on them. And one of the girl, she's going to zap them with her powers.
Yep.
But the lead boy, he stops her and he says, "No, Nancy, leave them alone."
He does.
Kind of sounds. My impression kind of sounds like my version of Dr. Frankenstein.
Yes.
The lever, the lever. Yeah.
Puppet. All right. That's a very good movie. Do you have any others that you like?
Well, I think my favorite is probably The Wolfman. It's 1941.
Right.
Looks very good. And it's all about, it's Lon Chaney Jr., but that guy, it's kind of funny. It's a little sad because it's a very good movie.
It is sad.
He's a really nice guy. He's been away for a long time, just comes home, and he's out in the woods, and Bela Lugosi is a gypsy who's also a werewolf. He bites him, and then Larry Talbot becomes a werewolf and gets the monster's shaft. It's not fair.
It's not fair. But Puppet,
a lady
it's
who loves
movie.
him, but there's some other guy who likes her too.
I know.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yep.
So those are your two favorites.
Yeah.
And what else?
Puppet thinks he might be part werewolf. That's why.
Puppet, stop it. Stop it. You were not part werewolf.
Yeah.
Well,
when the moon comes out at night, you see.
I know.
You feel the power.
I know. Now we are coming.
Reacting to the moon. Keep going.
We are coming. This is our final episode for Halloween month, 31 Days of Monster.
Yeah.
And I think that we should end with, we've done our favorite movies. We can't end without, what's the worst movie? What is the worst Halloween movie?
Well, me know what yours, Shining. Me know what yours is already.
What is it?
The Brain That Wouldn't Die. That lady's head in a pan. She got in a car accident, and her head is it's just a lady with her head in a pan for 90 minutes. There's a monster in a closet or something, and he sets them free, and then everybody dies. It's not a good movie.
But Puppet, she talks without a body. It is good.
Puppet talks without legs. What's so special about that?
Puppet, it's just that she's there in that jar with those things coming out of her head. I like it. I hate it. Okay?
You like The Tingler.
I do like The Tingler. That's not a terrible movie. That's a good movie. Now,
Carnival of Souls. That's kind of a dud.
That's kind of a dud.
Yeah,
but honestly, you can't top The Shining, Halloween, and The Thing.
Yeah.
Now,
Puppet doesn't watch Halloween either. That's too scary.
I think that's too much for you. I know.
That music alone.
See?
Yeah, too creepy.
You haven't even seen it, but it's too creepy.
You know that.
So, now.
Season of the Witch one, part 3.
I can't.
8 more days to Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. 8 more days to Halloween.
Wait a minute.
Silver Shamrock. Probably seen a little bit of that one too.
I think you're creepy. You are too much, Puppet. Now, we've got so many movies that we could talk about, but we are at the end of October, going into November.
Yep.
But I think we may be able to go into November Noir.
Yeah, maybe. Or we can talk about some science fiction movies.
Yep.
We just saw Invaders from Mars for the first time.
Isn't
That's
that
weird.
good?
It's creepy. These people getting sucked down into the sand, and that weird music, that ooh music going on in the background all the time. That's spooky.
I know, and I think the best part of that movie is I love the colorization because it looks like
that's the real color. It's not colorized.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's just an old color process. It looks weird. It looks like a training film.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like
industrial training film.
Is there any other little
I think that's all we got to say.
I think
so.
so.
We're going to talk about Twilight Zone.
I know,
Talk about
there's
a lot
so
of stuff
many
that are kind of
things.
those kind of things. Man.
But I know. Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
All right. It's
Very good.
okay. Then let's thank everybody for 31
good.
days of Monster, or do you want to shine them out? Should we shine them out?
Ready? Yeah, make it. Okay, so make it shining out.
Okay, let's shine
ready?
out. Okay.
And thanks everybody for coming.
Thanks everybody for coming, and we'll see you next week, and we'll roll into November. We're gonna shine you out.
Sending you a message now.
We're shining you.